I am back with another episode of the Malloy Show, and I am very, very, very happy to be taking you on the journey of my mental health in this episode. Now, a lot of people say that maybe I'm being a little bit too transparent with anyone that follows me or watches the show, but I just believe it is in my best interest. And because I love y'all so much, I am very transparent and honest with who I am. So, this episode may be a little deep and heart wrenching. However, it's a journey into my mental health. As a child, I was diagnosed with ADHD. Um, Having ADHD caused a lot of pain and trauma in my life from an early stage because I used to fight with my parents all the time. I used to have suicidal thoughts because of the medicine that I was on. At that time, I was on Ritalin. I could not sleep. My hair was falling out. My skin was literally itching. And literally every day I came home from school, I just fought with my parents every single day. And I really hated myself then because I knew that was not the young man that I wanted to be. I always wanted to be a um, very happy person in life, and I struggled with that. And literally, like, the medicine did not make it any better. So I'm definitely here to tell you, like, as a child, I struggled with ADHD. Jesus. I still remember the day that the doctor came in to me and my mother and literally was um, was literally talking about my health and whatnot, and um, she the doctor didn't tell me specifically, but told my mom. My mom broke down and was like, "Son, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you only have 5 years to live." At that point, I was literally like traumatized because I was like, how did the doctor come in and tell my mom that I had a certain amount of time to live? I definitely lived way past those 5 years in which the doctors gave me to live. And I'm a firm believer in, like, the last person who has the final say so over your life is the Lord up above. Um, I respect doctors and nurses, however, I don't put 100% faith in the medical system due to the fact that at the end of the day, like, it is God who has the final say so. And it's hard not being here with him on earth. I knew that he would definitely be so proud of the man that I am today. But losing him in the way that I did lose him was very traumatic in my life. Me and him was on the way to my job. He was picking me up from college. I was a sophomore at Fort Valley State, and literally on the way he passed away at the wheel. Head went back, and literally the car jerked, and actually the coroner and everyone else was like, your dad never came out with any scratches and you didn't either. And that was just a blessing up above yet again from God, because of the way that the car was. You would have thought that my they wasn't even going to be able to take my dad out of the car. So seeing him pass away before my eyes at such an early age in my life, my sophomore year of college, just was an eye-opening experience. That year, I flunked out of school. I literally went from all A's to literally almost on academic probation, and it took me about 2 years to rebound from that. And I didn't finish college on time. However, I did finish college. So what would have taken me maybe 4.5 years, took me an entire 6 years to finish. And I did graduate from the Fort Valley State University. So, yeah. Um, Anyone who has lost their mom or dad, my heart goes out to you, and especially if you've had to see your parents pass away before your eyes, my heart even goes out to you further. Um, Now that my father has been gone for almost 10 years, I have a very close relationship with my mom and a super duper duper close relationship with my brother. My brother is literally, not saying that I wasn't, but my brother is a splitting image of my father, like his actions and everything else. So I just thank my brother for just being there continuously and keeping me mentally stable, especially around this time of the year, because it gets so hard. Um, this is very hard, and honestly, I'm still speechless that this happened to me. While I was a student at Fort Valley State University, the Fort Valley State University, um, it happened to me at a most vulnerable time in my life. Um, the guy that raped me literally was someone that thought I knew very well, and literally I could never come to terms with this dude again. I had to go seek medical treatment. I had to go seek therapy, and during therapy and speaking to officials, I was I was told to press charges against this individual, but I never did. Um, I will never ever say who the person is, because I do not believe in tearing down someone's character like that, even though they did something very bad to me. But just know that you know who you are, and I just cannot forgive you ever in life, or I cannot just fathom the thought of even talking to you again. I I've never told this to anyone, not even my parents. Well, I take that back. I have told it to several of my close friends, and literally the majority of my family doesn't even know that I was raped, and it's it's heart wrenching to be dishonest um with everyone. But I know that if someone else is going through this experience, then I can be of a listening ear, or motivation for them to get out of a um such a terrible situation, because literally it's not fun. And quite frankly, it is a traumatizing event in your life, and literally um, having that happen to me as a young adult affected a lot of my relationships and affected me of who I was, because I felt as though whenever I had sex with a guy, I literally I felt like I was always being taken advantage of if I did not want to have sex with this guy. So it was hard dealing with the situation. And yeah. So um sometimes I literally have very high days, and then sometimes I have very low days, and it's because of things like this. So if you're out there and you're dealing with a situation similar to mine, I'm here for you. I'm definitely thinking about you. I'm praying for you. I love you. And just know that you have people in your corner thinking about you. This year was a lot. I was trying to finish college. I was getting ready to start my senior year of school. And no, I was getting ready to start my junior year of school. And I had just moved in to an apartment in Fort Valley, and I had some wonderful roommates. And literally, I was on my way to Bonefish Grill in Macon, and during that time, a car had cut me off, and my car literally spun, and it hit a guardrail, and they used Jaws of Life to get me out. And I was on bed rest for about 3 to 4 months, and the doctor actually told me that I was going to be on bed rest for about the rest of the year. Mind you, the car accident was in June, so being on bed rest for that long literally just opened my eyes to how great life really is, and not to take life for granted. So yeah, this was truly a life-changing event as well. And I just honestly say, like, anyone who survives a near-fatal car accident, literally, just like I said, if you've been raped, I'm here for you. I am definitely here for you, because not only does it take a physical toll on your body, but it also takes an emotional toll on your body. Because I'll tell anybody to this day that I am extremely terrified to be in a car. Like, I do not like being in cars. I'd rather walk anywhere I go. And honestly, I'd rather be in a plane than a car. Last year was a very, very, very hard year. It was the year that I got married, but it was also a year that I went back and forth with myself a lot. I relaunched Malloy Show, and I did a lot of things last year. And I think just sitting with myself and just not being able to accomplish any of my goals because I really didn't like myself, I really almost committed suicide close to Christmas. And some people thought I was crazy and literally thought that I should have been checked into a mental institute. But I literally chose to remove certain elements of my life moving forward after that event, and literally sought therapy and literally got my life together for the best. And ever since then, I've had a very close relationship with my best friends. I've been doing very well for myself, and honestly, I just want to thank all of my friends and family that has truly been there for me through this journey. And I want to especially thank my mom, my brother, and a host of very, very close friends that has definitely kept me grounded. Because honestly, without y'all, I really could not even fathom the thought of continuing life after that close to a suicide attempt. And suicide is not easy. Literally, like, it's not. And once you reach that point in your life, you know that sometimes you have to reevaluate certain elements of your life and remove those elements out of your life, so therefore you can focus on you and focus on your happiness. So I am here to definitely say anyone who definitely is sabotaging their mental health or not taking care of it, please, please, please make sure that you take care of your mental health. It is very, very important. It is very important that you treat yourself and love yourself to the utmost and give yourself the utmost respect, because at the end of the day, no one else matters but you. No one else happiness matters if your happiness isn't taken care of. So I am here to definitely tell you that you matter. You are loved. You're beautiful. You are strong. You can get through any battle that you're currently going through. And yeah. So on that note, I'll just say that I'm gonna keep running because a winner don't quit on themselves. I love, love, love that quote by Beyonce Knowles. It is definitely one of my favorite songs by her, and one of my favorite lines by her. And also, the end is just the beginning. If you or someone you know is battling through depression or thoughts of suicide, please help immediately by calling 1-800-273-8255. Thank y'all so much for watching another episode of The Malloy Show. If you have not had the chance, please visit www.themalloyshow.com. If you have not had a chance to check out the merch store, I do still have the mugs up. They are super duper cute. I've added some new t-shirts to the store, and I have some more content coming on the way. Thank y'all so much again for always watching and always supporting. I will chat with y'all soon. Bye.